Hey guys, welcome to Mark the Point. Another great day at the tables. A new system here ready for you. Now, this is going to be the Shelby Special, inspired by John GT. Many of you may know him. He's in our craps chats all the time. He actually has his YouTube channel that he started rolling out as well. It's John GT 500. Make sure you go check him out. I'll put his link up here so you can find out who he is. Make sure you go hit and subscribe. But he and I have been working on this system. Now, this is for a little bit higher bankroll. Let's just be honest with you. It's going to be a high risk, high reward. You're going to be covering the ATS. You're going to be going on the inside here, not spreading to the 4 and 10. And we're going to do two different options. You have the option of working to come out, and you have the option of not working to come out. That is 100% up to you. But let me show you what we're going to do. Again, go ahead and prepare yourself a little bit higher risk here. We're going to go 440 on the inside, guys. 440 on the inside. I know I've already lost probably half of our crowd just like that. But what that looks like is $100 chips on the inside. And of course, with a 6 and 8, you have to have a 120 to even out the caps on this section here because you want any of these bets to pay you $140. Now, the other caveat to this is we're going to be playing the ATS. Now, I happen to love the sucker bet of the ATS. In this case, we're going to go 10, 10, 10. And I'm going to show you what John's worked up here. Let me show you how this could work out and have the ATS paid for out of the hand in one hit. Are you ready for this? Here we go. So again, the 5, 6, 8, and 9, $100 each and 120. Each of these bets are going to pay you $140. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pay it in greens. That's 125, $140. Okay. So once you get that hit, let's say you set your point. In this case, the first time we're not going to work to come out. So not working to come out, we're going to set our point. Let's just say it hits the 5. Okay. It hits the 5. It pays us 140. We're going to take all of our bets down on the inside. So this will come all the way, all the way. Wow. How about that? How about that for production, right? Here we go. We're going to take all these bets down, go back to your rack. Now, again, you set with 140. We're going to set this back out at 110 on the inside. And guess what you have left over? You have left over out of the hand, and you have $30 left over. Look here, 10, 20, 30. Your ATS is paid for. So you have all your inside already at 110. So you're out of the hand 100%. Now, your risk is 100% the come out first hit, right? Because let's just say you're out at 440 and you do not get an inside hit, you could lose $440 of your bankroll. We're starting with $2,000. Higher bankroll, higher risk on one roll. This is the Shelby Special at its finest. Here we go, guys. We're going to roll this out and see how we do. And let's see if we can make some money on the Shelby Special by John GT. Let's roll it. All right, here we go. Let's get a point established. We're going to get some dice out here. Let's grab 2 dice here. Let's grab these 2 here. Move these over to the side. Now, we are going to go ahead and set out our 10, 10, 10. So that's always before the come out roll. So 10, 10, 10 on each of these. I'm going to try my best to remember my lammers to mark them on. I got $2,000 bankroll. We're going to get a point established, and let's roll it. Here we go. All right, it's going to be a 10. That's going to be the hard 10. Let's mark the point on the 10. And we're going to drop down to the dealer, say 440 on the inside. And the dealer's like, say, what did you just say? 440? Yeah, I know. That's what I thought too. Okay, so 440 on the inside. That looks just like this. Again, that's $100 on the 5 and 9, 120 on the 6 and 8. And let's go ahead and mark whatever that was. That was a 10. Let's go ahead and mark the 10. And here we go, shooter. Let's go. All right, there's a 5. That's going to be the easy 5, the 325. And that's going to pay us 140. Now, again, what I'm going to do here is go ahead and mark the 5. I'm going to pay it in greens, okay, because I want to show you it's a little bit easier. 140. I'm going to pull these bets down, okay. I'm going to pull these down without splashing them. Pull those down, and now this is going to look like 120. Oh, sorry, 110 on the inside. Okay, it looks like 110. That's quarters across, 25, 50, 75, 100, and 10. And you got $30 here for your ATS. That's going all right back to your rack, just like that. Just going to set it in there. And we are ready to roll. Here we go. Let's go, shooters. Make some money. Now, what he's going to do is, I'm going to kind of talk to you as you go here. We are going to press, full press. We're going to do a full press, and then we're going to collect. So this here, that's going to pay us at 30. It's going to pay us $35. Let's go ahead and mark the 6. We're going to do a full press. Now, when you say a full press, we're taking almost as much money, basically doubling our bet. In this case, we're almost going to double our bet, a full press. Take that $5, go back to the rack. Our next hit, we're going to collect it. Okay, here we go. Come on, shooter. And I hit the chips, and when you hit the chips, what always happens here, that is going to be a 4-3-7. Ouch. So we did not collect anything here. So let's pull all these bets back. And but that's okay. No risk, right? We made just a few dollars there. But you definitely want to start making a little bit of money. That way, if you do get that whack, that very first hit, that 440 on the inside, you want to be able to make sure you're recovering as much as you can. Let's turn all these off. Let's go ahead and drop down our 10, 10, 10. So 10 on the ATS. And here we go. Let's get a point established. Let's grab some new dice. Say, let's grab these two here. And let's get another point established. Here we go. This is the Shelby Special. That's aces. We are not playing the pass line. No pass line, no don'ts here. Only the inside. That doesn't help us out, but that does mark the 2 down here on the small. And there's the 3. That's what you want to see. The 2 and the 3 have already been marked on the small down here. Let's see if we can get the 4, 5, and 6 in a row. Oh, that does it. You know what happens here? Even though the puck is off, even though everything is still off, we are working the come out roll. We're not working the come out roll. The come out roll, these are always working. So that is a 7. That's a 5-2. So we're going to lose these bets, and it resets the ATS. That's never good. So I'm going to drop down $30. Okay, drop down 30. We're going to reset it back up for 10, 10, and 10. And again, that's the ATS has been reset. And let's do it again. Come on, shooter. It's still coming out on the come out roll. And that's going to be a 4. It's going to be the Big Joe from Crapsmaster Journey. Let's mark the 4 down here. And let's go ahead and drop down back our 440 on the inside, just like this. 440 on the inside. And let's see if we can get an inside hit. One hit on the Shelby Special. One hit. That's all we're looking for. And we got a 5. Great. That's a 3-2-5. That is going to be the no field. All right. That's going to pay us 140. Remember, I told you I'm going to pay it in greens. Okay. So I can show you how it goes. Pay it in greens. Let's pull all these bets back. Goes right back to your rack. That's your bankroll here. And we're going to go back out at 110 on the inside. There's your $30 for your ATS, all paid for. Everything right now is 100% paid for. You're out of the hand. And let's do it all over again. Let's set that up correctly. All right, shooter, let's go. What was that? That was a 5. Let's mark the 5. All right, here we go. Now we're ready to roll. There's a Yo 11 mid-mo Chiro. No help to me, but again, that's a marker on the ATS on the top. And there's a 4. We already on the 4. That's Big Joe. Let's go ahead and turn off the point. Let's get another one going. Not working out to come out. He does have the option of, if you do want to work to come out, to be able to avoid a PSO. However, you are at risk if you work to come out at the 440 level. Okay, not at this point in time, but at the 440 level, you have that option. But the risk is out there for sure. All right, it's on the 8. Let's mark the 8, and here we go. Let's get another one going. There's a 10, Big Ben down there on the end. Waylon's best friend. Come on, shooter. That's the square pair. That's the hard 8. All right, there we go. That's going to pay us $35. That 8 is going to pay us $35. Yeah, we're going to go full press all the way to $60. So it takes a $30 bet to $60 bet. You're going to collect the $5. I'm going to turn the puck off. The 8's already marked. And here we go. Come on, shooter. And there's the aces. All right, that's the dots in both places, the snake eyes. All right, here we go. There's a 9, 5-4. Okay, here we go. So mark the 9 here, right there. Mark the point on the 9. And not doing too bad so far. Let's go, shooter. We're looking for a full press and a collect. That's what we're doing. All right, that's going to be a 5, no field. That's going to pay us $35. That's a $25 bet, pays us $35. We're going to stack it up, make it look like 50. Collect the $10. That's going to go right back into your rack. And 5's already marked. And there's a back-to-back. That's beautiful. That is your full press. This is a collect. A $50 bet is going to pay you $70. It pays you $70. We're going to put that $70 back into our rack, just like that. And then the next hit, we're going to do a full press and then a collect again. Okay, here we go. There's a 10 down there on the end. We are not going to spread out right now to the 4 and 10. We're going to keep it on the inside, keep it to the probability of the inside bets hitting, not wasting your money or not spreading your money out if you don't have to. All right, that's going to be on the point. That is a point hitter. That is a center field 9. That is going to pay us $35. Again, we're going to go up to a $50 bet. This here is going to go into the rack. We're just going to turn the puck off, and let's get a new point established. Here we go. There's an 8. All right, it's going to be the easy 8. Let's mark the 8, and we are ready to roll. Let's do it. Come on, shooter. All right, there's another 10. We've hit 3 10s already. Why are we not on the 10? Well, you know what? The Shelby Special does not say that. So we are not going to go on the 10. That is an 8, though. That is another point hit. Now, that's good. That's a $60 bet. That's going to pay us $70. So we did a full press. This is now a collect. So this goes right to your rack. Let's go into the rack. Uh-oh. Into the rack just like this. Spread these over a little bit and open up a new one. All right, that is the point. Let's go and turn it off. 8's already marked. And here we go. Another 5. The 5 is hot. Let's mark a point on the 5. The no field 5 is hot to trot right now. And there's a 6. That is a 4 2 easy 6 this time, or the 2x4 to lumber. That's going to pay us $35. Let's mark the 6 right here. And now let's go up to a $60 bet. That's our first time hitting it. Collect the $5. And look here, we're only looking for the 1, 2, 3 for the small. Let's see if we can get a hit. Let's see if we can get. That's a 5. Look at there. That is the 3, 2, 5. Another 5. All right, here's what we're gonna do. That's gonna pay us $70. We're gonna full press it. Now in this case, you have 50 pays 70. We're gonna take it to a $100 bet. That's gonna be $100. Just going to rack the 20 bucks. That's gonna go right back into your rack. You may need that later for some insurance. We've already got everything going. Let's turn the puck off. That is the point, a point winner. And let's keep it going. You got a hot shooter. Oh, that's good and bad, right? Oh man, you gotta hate that. Okay, so it is the come out roll, like we said a while ago. The puck is off. However, our ATS is always working. So that is going to reset the ATS. Let's pull all these back. So these are no longer valid. Well, let's go ahead and drop down the dealer and say, do you want to go back up on the ATS? In this case, we'll say, yes, please. So we're just going to drop down $30. That's 10, 20, 30. So drop down $30 to the dealer, and they'll set you back up on the ATS. And all of our numbers are already reset. Let's get another point established. Here we go, shooter. It is going to be another 5, 2, 7. That is still a come out 7. I'm glad we did not work our bets. We are not going to work our bets. That is going to charge us another $30 on the come out here. So come out roll here, another $30. Let's go ahead and put that here. Again, it resets all 3 of these. We did not get another point here. So let's go ahead and keep it going. Come on. All right, it's going to be on the 5. Again, the 5 is hot. Let's hop the 5. The 5s are hot. Let's mark the 5 on the point. And here we go. Another 5, guys. That's great. That is absolutely great because we're at $100. Remember, $100 bet is going to pay you $140. We're going to put that black chip back into the rack. It pays me $140. Everything here goes back. That is a straight collect. And the next one, guess what we're going to do? We're going to do a full press, and then we're going to do a collect. That is our point. Let's turn off the point. And the 5 is absolutely hot right now. All right, here we go. There's a 4. That's going to be the 314. Yeah, let's mark the 4 here. Mark the 4 there. And that is the new point. Come on, shooter. There's a 6. All right, that 6 is already up. That's going to pay us $70. And get some more red chips here. Yeah, there we go. That's going to pay us $70. That's going to be a collect. Remember, we pressed the first one. This one here is going to be a collect. I'm probably going to go ahead and grab another. Let's go ahead and grab another rack here. Let's move these over to the side so I have some room. All right, just like that. All right, let's go, shooter. There's an 8. That's going to be the 6-2. Now, I probably should be marking where I'm at here. I think I've already collected on that 8. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this. So I'm going to press it. It pays me $70. I'm going to go all the way up to 120. That's going to be a full press. A full press to 120. I'm going to rack the $10. I believe I've already hit the 8, so that's going to be a collect there. Let's go ahead and mark the 8 here. Don't want to forget that. All right, here we go. And there's going to be the 1, 2, 3. We needed that 3 last time, but that is going to be the 3 craps 3. No help to me. And there's a 7. That is going to be the 617. That's okay. We made some money off that shooter. Not a bad roll, guys. Not a bad roll. We were able to press up our bets, almost like a double tap type style. But in this case, we was able to press our bets up. And let's get a new point established. Let's reset the ATS here. And here we go. Let's turn off the puck. Let's get some new dice. Say, great shooter, great shooter. Let's move these over. And here we go. All right, it's going to be on the 6. That's the 426. Let's mark the 6. And here we go. And, oh, you know what? I didn't do it. I probably should have done that. That's my fault, guys. I did not go 10, 10, 10 like I should have. I got a little ahead of myself. But I am going to go ahead and post bet this just because I am doing the production here. I'm going to post bet that. I am going to mark the 6, and then I'm going to drop down 440 on the inside. So it's going to look like this right here, 440 on the inside, which is $100 bets. And then, of course, it's 120 on the 6 and 8. And we have our point set. We have our 6 mark, and we're ready to roll. Let's do this. Oh, it is right on the edge of the table. It is going to be a 3-1-4. If I can get it to roll over, there we go. It is a 3-1-4. That's an easy 4. Doesn't help me out any help at all. I am only working the inside bets. In that case, now it is a 4-3-7, guys. We have just gotten sniped. And what I mean by sniped is we had 440 exposure. We did not get the one hit. We did that one hit. We didn't get it. Now, in this case, it would have helped if we would have played the come out or the come out roll, but we didn't. We did not play the come out roll to be able to get the 6 going. So all this here is a loss. We're going to pull all this back. I'm telling you, that is the biggest exposure here, is just getting one roll. That's all you need, is one inside hit. And let's turn the puck off. Let's go ahead and go back down here for 10-10-10. Oh, man, you got to hate that, guys. That is a gut clincher right there, man. It just kills you. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get this reset back up. And it's going to be the 9. That's going to be the center field 9. Let's mark the 9 on the point. And let's go ahead and drop down another $440. Remember, you got to bring the bankroll forward if you want to play this type style, right? Got to bring the bankroll. So we're going 440 on the inside. That's 20. Let's grab 20 more. And that's 440, just like that. All right, come on, shooter. Let's go. What was that? That was a 9. Got the 9 mark. And here we go. Need one hit. There's a 10, Big Ben down there on the end. That's the hard 10, guys. No help to me. And there's a hard 4. Again, no help to me. That is also called the 2-2. The 2-2, guys. The ballerina. And there's a 6, 4-2-6. Okay. That's going to pay me 140. Again, I'm going to pay it in greens. That's great. We got out the hand. 140. Okay. I'm going to pull all these bets down. So these now come back to the rack. Maybe that's your investment for this hand. We're going to go back out there for 110 on the inside, just like that. Then that's your ATS. That's a $30 paid for here. All right, we are down a little bit because remember, we did not make up $440 prior to getting that snipe or that hit. So we need to make up some money here, okay? What do? We need to make up some money. And here we go. Let's try it. All right, there's another 10, Big Ben. That's the hard 10, guys. No help to me. And there's a 7, 5-2-7. So we didn't make anything on this shooter. Lost. We didn't lose anything, but we didn't make anything either. And the goal is you want to be able to make just chug a little way, a little shooter at a time. That way you don't have as much risk whenever you do get hit. Let's turn the puck off. Let's reset the ETS. Go back out there for another $30. Here it is, another $30. And let's set you back out for the ATS. 10, 10, 10. And let's get another point established. Come on, shooter. What do we got here? That is going to be the hard 8. That is the square pair, the hard 8. And let's mark the 8 right here. And let's go ahead and drop down. Oh, right here. This is our 440. Drop down our 440. Just like that. Boom. Just like that. 440. And we are ready to roll. Let's mark the 8 here. And let's go, shooter. They're crooked. I don't like them crooked. All right, there we go. Now let's go, shooter. And that's a 6. That's the 4-2-6 we got out of the hand. I love it. I love it. I love it. Got out of the hand. That's going to pay me 140. So 120 pays 140 on the 6. Pull these bets back down, right? This goes back to the safety zone. Safety zone is in our rack, right? We go to 110 on the inside. There's a 6. Go ahead and mark the 6 before I forget it. Here's your ATS ready to roll back into your bank. And here we go. All paid for. Let's go, shooter. No roll. All right, that's going to be the 5. That's going to be the 415. Remember, the 5 was hot earlier. All right, here we go. That's going to pay us $35. We can go up to a $50 bet, put that $10 back into our rack, and say, shooter, we need to make some money. Let's make some money here. All right, that's a center field 9. That's going to be the 5-4. Pays us another $35. Goes up to a $50 bet, puts the $10 back into your rack, just like that. There's the 9. All right, let's keep it going. There's another 5. All right, that's going to be a collect. That is a collect of $70. 50 pays 70. I'm going to collect that bet. 100%. Remember, full press collect every time. And there's another five. Wow. The fives are back on the roll. Here we go. Again, that's going to pay another 70 bucks. In this case, I'm going to press it all the way up to a $100 bet. So now I have $100. I'm putting that $20 back into our rack just like that. Secure some of that money. And here we go. Let's keep it rolling. Let's hit that five again. How about that? It's not. It is not going to be the five again. It is going to be the 5-2-7 though. This time it is a 5-2-7. No help to me. Let's pull all these bets back. Now, John did say you have the option of working the come out roll. So, guess what I'm about to do, guys? I'm about to put a little bit of exposure here on the come out roll. A lot of people do not like playing the come out roll. However, I'm very mixed feeling on it because the probability is probability, and the probability says that it's going to be on one out of every six average, one out of every six rolls, and the dice don't know which the roll it is, so they don't know if the puck is on or if the puck is off. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop down $440 on the inside, and that's what we're about to do right now. Go 440 on the inside. I'm going to be working my bet, so I have my on button here. My bets are going to be working. Let's turn the puck off. Our bets are working. Let's get some new dice since we are going off to a new shooter here. New dice. We're working. Come on, shooter. Let's blow one of them. Let's do them good. Let's see what we can do here. That's a 3. That doesn't help me. That doesn't hurt me. It helps the small here on the ATS, but that is not a bad number. All right, here we go. Come on, shooter. Another one. That's boxcar. Box cars don't hurt us, but we do get to mark the tall over here. Come on, shooter. We're looking for a good inside number, and it's not, but it is a 10. Okay, it is a 10. Let's mark the 10. So that doesn't help us. That'll hurt us. We can move our on button off or out of the way, and our bets are already working like normal. And there's a 5-2-7. So it doesn't help us either way if we worked it or if we didn't work it. We got sniped again. All right, guys, that was the last shooter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and count up everything to see. John, I'm sorry, my friend. I know you love the system, and I liked it too. 440 for me is a bit of an exposure, but for some people, just they're only looking for one roll. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it didn't. Twice here now it didn't work out for us. But let's counter up, see how we ended up doing. We started with $2,000, and let's see what our final bankroll is. Let's go it out. Here we go. It's 500. That's 500. This is going to be 500. So that's going to be 1,000 total. So that's 1,000. Started with 2,000. 1, 2, 3, 400, 1,400. So it's 1,425, 50, 75, 85, 95, guys. $1,495. You know what? We lost a little bit of money here. Yeah, we got sniped. That's basically what it all comes down to. We did not overcome $880, guys. That's a hard battle to overcome if you can't make it up on the inside here. All right, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the content. Make sure, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. If you have not checked out John GT 500, I'll put his name back up there so you can find out who he is. Make sure you go subscribe to his channel, guys. He's a really good friend of mine. He's helped me out a lot. He's really supported me throughout the time of me rolling out videos. All right, guys, until next time, mark the point and stay awesome.